Good morning, everyone. The first morning upon my arrival from the country Georgia, it was really an epic destination, wonderful experience, wonderful people, and a very safe destination. I love it. Georgia, the country in Caucasus, is one of the nations that I fancy returning. All right, now. So it's my first day back, so I need to brush up things at home. I will gonna keep myself occupied this time, very busy. And then next week is back into grind. But meanwhile, I wanna update my travel. Hold on, see I got my gloves already, so start cleaning up. Right, so traveling update. So I'm gonna update my. I started putting up this. I call it the wall of travel, right? Yeah, I just fancy doing it, documenting, archiving in a kind of like an old-fashioned way. Right, so Georgia, the nation, is done. Check it out from the to-do list, right? So here's the next destination, Georgia. I'm gonna take the Georgia country, and I started adding the date because normally I forget. I do have a record, but I'm not very consistent now. I'll make sure to post it. And of course, Georgia goes to the Caucasus. Let's put it this way. Let's put Armenia, Turkey, and at first I did go to Turkey, so that was my first. And then I think it was Armenia first. Yeah, Armenia. See, Armenia and Georgia, the country. I see that Caucasus, right? Armenia, yeah, finally. So the next is but not that soon, Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan is open. So if they don't need a visa, we need a visa to go to Azerbaijan. And I have another maybe 4 days. I can just cross the border from Georgia, but it wasn't in my plan. But it's kind of rigorous going there this time. Unlike Georgia, the nation, because in Azerbaijan is a little bit tough because of the pandemic. So, but they're open though. Okay, so gonna do a little bit of update on the next destination. Because there are 3 nations that I am definitely sure I'm going. Mauritius. Yep, it's right there. Actually, Mauritius is going to be in December. Mauritius. Philippines, of course, always on the list. And Sabah. This November is in Sabah. St. Martin. Oop, it fell. Let me pick that up. So Sabah. And then Mauritius, right? Mauritius, not Mauritania, which I love to go. That is in the I think kind of like the north central western part of Africa. Yeah, if I'm not, I may be wrong though, but it's in Africa. Mauritania. Mauritius is also in Africa. It's an island. So finally heading off to fixing this to Mauritius. Supposed to be that was in 2019, Seychelles and Mauritius together, but because of this pandemic, all right, just one thing at a time. The thing about this pandemic is that unlike in the past, in the summer, I can do a lot, but this time I only did Seychelles and then went back home, and then kind of quarantined myself 14 days. Not actually quarantine, right? And because you need to get really prepared because of this COVID protocol, like the what do you call this COVID testing. You could have done the COVID testing in your country of of your first country of destination and move on to the next. But it's quite tough this year, meaning this time. So you're gonna the best time. One of the ways to travel during pandemic is make it simpler or simple, I would say. If you have been doing it complex, so this time simple, and then one at a time, or maybe two at a time, like what I did. Two in the summer, but I had to. But I decided to return back to the States and stay for about, I think it was 14 days, and then fly out to Georgia. Now I'm back home. So of course I got my Saiba St. Martin in November, and then we have Mauritius. And I think I'm gonna put up Bonaire and Curacao, which is two of the ABC, which I was the Caribbean. Yes, I was in Aruba. Okay, but this time I think I'm gonna put it off for the time being, but still on my next destination, definitely the Philippines. Yeah, supposed to be Philippines was my destination, but this time now they're becoming a bit more serious about I would say travel restrictions. So Manila, I believe I think it is already in the strictest not lockdown, but kind of like quarantine, right? Enhanced. They have the so-called enhanced community quarantine, right? And I heard that the president is kind of saying that people who are not vaccinated don't ever dare to go out of your home. Otherwise, the cop will gonna hunt you and take you back home, because they cannot incarcerate people, okay, violating the rule, because there's no such law, right? Still, although it's highly recommended, vaccination is really critical. So I've been to many different places during this pandemic, but I never got infected. So even prior to the vaccination, but it's way better and safer, and feels I would say you feel more secured, and then you will be you will have a less anxiety when you travel, if you are kind of like an extra shield of protection. Particularly, we do have this variant that even people who are vaccinated can get infected, but not get hospitalized in a very serious condition. Yeah, I've heard that in one of the news. So that's why getting vaccinated is still the first line of defense. It's not totally perfect though. Nothing is perfect anyway. Anyway, so back to my story. So it's updated now. I got my next destination. Got my Saba, not the Sabah in Asia, which I fancy going as well. I think that's close in Borneo. This is in Caribbean, and then Saba, St. Martin, and then Mauritius in December. Okay, lovely. So I'm glad I have updated. But again, Bonaire and Curacao, I'm putting it off. And Philippines, maybe in the summer. Alright, maybe in the summer. Not in December, because December I'll be in Mauritius. Alright, on the other note, I am so impressed. Yes, I got plants at home, right? Yeah, this is fascinating. So I got this plant that is, and this is the first time that I've seen this plant start growing. Leaves on its trunk. I've been keeping this plant for quite a while, years and years and years. And this morning, while I was working out, I thought, wow, look at that. Look at these leaves, right? Yeah. So that is, although you travel, and then some people will say, I will not gonna put up some plants because I'm traveling. Well, you can't, So I do have plants indoor, and I've been keeping this home for long years, and they're surviving. So what I normally do is I put kind of like semi-hydroponic, put water at the bottom. Okay, kind of like a siphoning process, just like, let me show you an example. Right, like for example, this plant. Okay, so there's a water there, So I normally put water, of course there's in a pot, there's a water, and then I fill this up to this point, and then of course the pot has a hole at the bottom, so through capillarity the water will constantly rise up to the soil and keep the soil moist. As a matter of fact, so if I'm going to measure, I do have this measuring device. So they had the moisture content. So this measures the moisture, and you will see. Let's see. Yeah, this one is still moist. Let me see. It's not working this time. Anyway, maybe that needs a battery, but it's still moist though. So I never so it has water as well, similar to this one, just like this one. Look, I got this bottle. There's water, there's a yarn, like a thick yarn, and this is a recycled container. And this plant, I've been keeping this for 3 years now, this African violet. A colleague of mine gave it to me back in time 3-4 years ago, and it's still surviving. So just there's a constant water supply, right? Another thing, so, and before I left, I planted, let me just open the door. Look at this. Yeah, my onions. Look, let me show you how I did it. I'm right outside in the garage. So I got this. Right, see that? So this is a recycled container, and then that's a soda bottle, and I put water, and then here we go. Bounce your uncle. Got my onions. So these were small. Okay, these were the onions that I purchased from the store, and I cut the leaves off, and I plant the bottom part with roots, and I plant them on this soil, and I recycle the soil, by the way. And since I'm living for more than half a month, so I did an experiment here. I got this soda container, and the wick is directly connected, or kind of sunken. I covered with dirt or the soil, and then in order to lessen the evaporation, I put a plastic that covers this. And then last night I came, wow, look at this, I got this onion. Now I got my onion for my soup. And then here's another one, same thing. Yeah, these are radishes. These are radishes, and these are the chili pepper. Actually, this chili pepper has been growing ever since my trip from Seychelles, and I needed to there's a water there still, right? And this is also these are radish. So by the way, you can eat the leaves of the radish. Yes, which I do. Okay, lovely. So what I'm gonna do is close the door. I just came from the garage. Once again, I would love, look at that. Yeah, see, I'm amazed actually. So I don't normally have leaves. Oh, there's another one here. See that? I don't normally have leaves growing on the main stem. It's just at the very top of this one. I'm very impressed. They survived considering actually the drapes. I shut it off. Yeah, it's closed, but there's it's kind of like filtered light, but I do have an automatic light at night for security here at home. So there is a kind of like a light at night, so still they can survive in a way. But during daytime, these windows I closed. But impressively, look, they're growing leaves. Wonderful. Yeah, My first day back from Georgia, the country, lovely nation. I normally don't return to a nation when I'm finished traveling to that particular destination. But this time there are two nations actually now has I think it's four now. Seychelles, country Georgia, Bhutan, of course the Philippines. So these are the nations that I fancy returning because extremely an epic destination. Alright, once again, so next time I will be heading off to Sabah, St. Martin in November during Thanksgiving, and then Mauritius in December. I don't have no plans yet for the spring, but definitely it will come along. Alright, bye for now. Once again, traveling is not arriving to a new destination. It is looking at the world in a different perspective. Keep the smile and the world will smile at you. This time, I'm going to clean up a bit. Wash my car. Thick dust that accumulated in the long-term parking lot in Oakland. Let me continue. Keep a smile and the world will smile at you. Cheers. Be safe. Goodbye from California, and God bless everyone. Be safe. Get vaccinated if you will. I encourage you. At last, day is over. First day back. Regular classes. Regular as in no online learning. The room was a bit maxed out today. The maximum I have was actually 30. Right. Of course, this room is massive, but social distancing, we don't care anymore, right? But everybody wears a mask. It looks like and it feels like I'm getting even more used to wearing mask, doing all the talking, right? Yeah, but how I wish and I do pray that eventually we flattened this curve again. Yeah, it's quite annoying to get this mask and hard to articulate sometimes, even to hear what others would say with the mask on. Anyway, I am just jolly good, I guess, but I am a bit peckish and knackered. I'm not going to stay longer this time. I stayed a bit longer yesterday to set up the classroom, but this time it's what time is it? The clock is even not in the correct time. It should be 15 till 4 or 10 till 4. I will not even go to the grocery shop. I think I'm just gonna bake bread tonight. I think I'm gonna try to do a Georgian bread. I miss Georgia. It's been 2 weeks now since I returned. Well, I fancy Georgia, the country. But anyway, my next destination will gonna be to Sabah and St. Martin. That's in the Caribbean. And that's not until November during the Thanksgiving. And then come December, January, during the holiday, the winter holiday, will be Mauritius. Alright, so again, as I said, I'm a bit knackered and peckish. I need some food. And I'm just going to going straight back home and rest after baking. Alright, bye for now. I hope everyone is doing well. And it's Wednesday, middle of the week. And what I can say once again, traveling is not arriving to a new destination. It is looking at the world in a different perspective. Give a smile and the world will smile at you. Cheers. Be safe. Bye. And God bless everybody. See that? That's my style of the massive Georgian bread. I just came from work. Too lazy to go to the store, but found out I ran out of bread. So I do have some stocks of flour here at home. So instead of the flour expiring, so why not just make a Georgian bread, my style. So I did it in the oven. not the way Georgian will do it in a different it's not in the oven but in their own special way. So but this one is even more massive. There you go, let me pull. In fact, it didn't even fit on a tray, so I use aluminum foil. There you go. Even more bigger than the actual Georgian bread. Oh my god, it's kind of crisp. Lovely. And then what it is, I sprinkled some I'm sorry, what do you call this? Garlic with a little bit of olive oil right on top, so it has a little bit of flavor, right? So well, Georgian bread, aka my style. Yes, so now I have bread for, I guess, for 3 days. I'm just going to cut it in small pieces and put it in the maybe a Ziploc bag. All right, the massive Georgian bread, aka my style. I'm here home, obviously, back on the grind. Today's the first day back. Actually, last Monday, but it's the first day back of the wonderful kids. Right, so no more social distancing, no, but everybody is wearing masks, and I'm thrilled. I'm excited to go back to the new normal, and so far I think it's jolly good. So, but I'm missing Georgia, the country. That's why. And aside from the fact that I run out of bread, why not make my own, honestly, Georgian bread, my style. All right, let's see. It's still hot. I just came. My God, it's hot. Let me just see if I can. There you go. Oh my God. Problem. Oh, there you go. It's massive, isn't it? Anyway, I'm going to cut it into small pieces, and again, put it in the cling wrap or maybe a Ziploc bag. Right, next destination we're gonna be Sapa and St. Martin in the Caribbean. That's gonna until November, and then afterwards we're gonna be Mauritius in December. Meanwhile, enjoy the massive Georgian bread, aka my style. Once again, traveling is not arriving to a new destination, looking at the world in a different perspective. Cheers, give a smile, and God bless. Bye.